Arsenal Fan TV, the rays are starting to fall here, Mo. And that was an emphatic victory by Arsenal.
Yeah, it was an emphatic victory. I think it wasn't. I don't think it would have been an emphatic victory had they not gifted us the first goal. I think that, considering we scored 3 goals after that, we kind of forget at the importance of that goal and how
it's football, though, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. But I'm just saying.
Sometimes, somebody gives you a gift or make a mistake, you capitalise on it, you punish them.
Of course, yeah, but that's more down to their mistake than our talent, So all I'm saying is credit to Hull. I thought they actually made it a bit of a cagey, tricky game for us up to that point, and then we did what good teams do when you go get a lead and you make it count and you put a few more in the back of the net.
And we needed that, didn't we? Because we haven't played well for a long time. We haven't battered a team for a while, so it's good to do that.
Yeah, 100%. I just wish we had done it in the first game, so we didn't have to come out to Hull on a Tuesday night at 7 p.m. But look, ultimately we've done what we came to do here. We've got through to the next round of the FA Cup, and that's what that matters. The collateral damage out of it though was 3 forced changes, and we have to see what happens with those injuries. I hope that Mertesacker is just sort of, a very quick turnaround. Then we've got Ramsey and Gabriel that looked sort of muscular, and it's just annoying that 3 injuries in this game today, and had we won that first game we wouldn't have had to have this hassle. So in this title run, and we need our full squad available, especially with Ramsey.
There are some people that argue that you should play the strongest team in every game.
Yeah.
Sorry, Claude, I was just saying. But we see tonight that sometimes, you can end up losing players.
Yeah, of course. Listen, and I've said it to you, and Claude is standing 2 yards away from me, and I'll say it again. That concept is absolutely ridiculous, okay? I'd love it if Claude was a football manager, and to see the crocs that come out of his team, it would be hilarious. It would be absolutely hilarious.
I don't normally interrupt, but you're... No. Listen, my way of thinking is that we got a great result, and I wanted to continue. And what I'm saying is, when we had these games off, and we after the Leicester game, when I said that break done us no good at all, because what happened? Look at what happened after.
That's hindsight, Claude. That's hindsight. Listen, if you can name me one manager in the entire game of football that always plays the strongest team at every given opportunity, I'll eat my words.
What I'm trying to say is, when you've got an 11 and they're playing well and they've got confidence, you've got to keep playing them and keep playing them. All this chopping and changing, it's one of the biggest myths that you can't... Look, do you know in the 70s they played with 14 players? They played on muddy pitches. They got... some of them played with fucking broken legs and carried on with broken legs, What are we? Have we got really soft now? Is this the modern day? Are you talking like a modern day fan now, or what?
Well, Claude, listen... The fact of the matter is, football has changed, whether you like it or not. And the players that exist now, they play 50 games a season, and not only that, they are absolute athletes. In the 70s, no disrespect to the players that played then, great footballers, but not all of them were finely tuned athletes. They're like Formula One cars now. Little things can go wrong. This isn't sort of
finely tuned athletes, but they played on pitch. They didn't play on bloody carpets then either.
No, of course,
right?
Of course not. So look,
you telling me that George Best couldn't play today? Are you joking? Are you absolutely joking?
I think in this day and age, George Best would struggle to play 50 games at this level. It is a different game now, Claude. But look, I don't want to go on about that.
It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind.
Well, listen, look. All right, listen. Let me just say then. I'll offer Claude services, and I'll take just a 10% cut of his consultancy fees. He'll come in and get the best out of your players, fitness and everything, and play all your best players every single week. But I don't think any manager's going to take you up on your offer.
When you're on a roll, and if you play the same team, you've got confidence up. Your confidence up. You keep going and keep going.
There is an argument to say that. There is an argument that someone was putting to me the other day that Barcelona more or less play the same thing every single week, and it's worked for them.
Well, they play the same. They've got a key few players that they play, but they do rotate a few. Like Matthew is one, for example, that comes in and out of the team. The fact of the matter is, there's a balance.
The main guys, the Messis, sure. Rakitics, these guys, PK, they play every single week.
Without a doubt, and Arsenal do that. Whenever we can play Alexis, whenever we can play Ozil, in these key games.
They didn't play today, did they?
No, all right, so as an example, when Barcelona battered Valencia 7-0 in the first round of the Copa del Rey. They rested everyone, absolutely everyone. No
It's
balance.
7-0 up, isn't they?
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is, there was still a judgment call. You know, this is where a balance needs to be struck. There's a judgment call. Can we get away with doing it? And you know, and you do it. And the fact of the matter is, Barcelona, when they play, is not quite as labour-intensive for them the way they play the game. They have got all of the ball. It's very, very light work for them. The majority of games they play in a different league. It's less physical, and they walk most of their games.
All right, listen, let me wrap it up.
I'm going to finish his argument off, and I'm going to say, and I think it's in my favour. We made all them changes against Hull, right? And with that, we had an extra game tonight, and now we've got 3 more injuries. I rest my case.
Hindsight.
I rest my case. We've now got 3 more injuries. We've got an extra game that we didn't need, and that's it.
Hindsight is a wonderful thing.
That's right, Mr. Doom and Gloom saying about it could be Arsene's last game, but obituaries of Arsene's career are very much premature as usual, you know.